Example number 1. Solve x squared minus 4x minus 5 greater than or equal to 0 using algebraic method. We can factor the x squared minus 4x minus 5 as x minus 5 and x plus 1. Then we get x equal 5 because we set x minus 5 equal to 0 and we solve for the x. And we get x equal to negative 1. We find the 0 for each parenthesis, and then we will put them in the number line. Then we just test the points. So we will test, for example, like 6, test 0 between negative 1 and 5, and we test negative 2. Then we plug in original equation. So we got 6 squared minus 4 times 6 minus 5 greater than or equal to 0. 36 minus 24 minus 5 is greater than 0. The answer is 2. So we take the interval from 5 to infinity. Now we put in the 0. So 0 squared minus 4 times 0 minus 5 greater than or equal to 0. And we got the answer is negative 5 greater than 0. This is false. When we test negative 2, then we get negative 2 squared minus 4 times negative 2 minus 5 greater than 0. So we got 4 plus 8 minus 5 greater than or equal to 0. So this is 2. The interval that we got for the 2 is from 5 to infinity and from negative infinity to negative 1. We're going to use the bracket at 5 and negative 1 because we have the equal sign. Now let's do the graph for this to understand what's going on. So I will let f of x equal x squared minus 4x minus 5. I want to find the x-intercept. The x-intercept is y equal to 0 because it is the point on x. That means f of x equal to 0. X squared minus 4x minus 5 equal to 0. We solve for this. So the x-intercept is 5 and negative 1. And also the vertex. The vertex of this we can do the h and k form. F of x equal x squared minus 4x. I'm going to add 4 both sides. And then f of x equal x minus 2 squared. And then solve for f of x. I subtract 4 both sides. And I got the form is x minus 2 squared minus 9. The vertex that I got is h comma k, so it's 2 comma negative 9. You can solve this problem using transformation, but I will do like this. So the vertex that I got is 2 comma negative 9. And the x-intercept is 5 comma negative 1, 5 and negative 1, so that means 5 on x and negative 1 on x. So they are the point. And then you connect to get the parabola. So now let's look at the interval. look at the yellow interval. So the yellow is above the x-axis and the green color, it is below the x-axis. We're going to look at the number line above. So I'm going to copy down the number line that we saw before. We have -1 and 5, and we got more than 5 and less than -1 is positive. So f of x positive from the graph is above the x-axis. So the yellow one is where the f of x positive, and the green one where the f of x is negative.